Friends, relatives, strangers, and enemies, welcome back to the second part of this special episode of the Texas Conservative Channel. For the first segment, I talked about the lies on taxes of today and the broken promises and the predictions that I made about those broken promises back there in the campaign. It's come about. Now in the second part, I want to talk more about political philosophy. And ask yourself, MySpacers and YouTubers, what political philosophy best fits America? The Democrat Party or the Republican Party? Don't listen to stupid ass Bill Maher. I know Bill Maher, you're upset out there. Bill Maher supporters and Bill Maher, I'm talking about your boy, and this is the second part of it, so listen up. And this is going to be enlightening and educational, even for stupid little liberal elitists, because you think you're taking over the country, so you've got to listen to what I'm saying. Now, what political philosophy best fits America? Best fits America's free way of doing things? As I said before, and as I've made videos about, the proof is in the pudding, America. Democrats believe in a certain utopia, and people that vote for them believe in a certain utopia where everybody gets to be economically equal without giving the same physical effort, without applying themselves the same. And it's one of the things that for free society, you got the freedom to not try your best. And that's evident as there's some underachievers here. There's a few of them, but they're allowed to. So that's just part of a free society. As well, you can aspire to be more than that and work hard to be more than that. It's up to you. It's up to the individual. This is an individualist nation. So the Democrats and the people that vote for them believe that the politicians that represent them should get into power and use legislative means to enact a belief that we're all tied together. And ever since their conception, the progressives and the people who believe in all this have never ever been able to achieve that objective, the perfect utopia where everybody's taken care of and everybody's, just everybody tied together. They believe in this. And they still strive for it. They call it, I don't mean to sound cold, but they call it helping the poor, such. With government programs, everybody knows what I'm talking about. It doesn't just end there, but it goes even further. Now, why is it then, after all these years of effort and all this money spent, that objective is not in the slightest bit achieved by the Democrat Party? Well, it's because they're not always in there. Sometimes the Democrat Party loses. Well, oh my God, how could this be, you wonder, America? Well, Republicans get elected sometimes, and they don't necessarily believe. They call us, a lot of conservatives in the Republican Party. So what does that mean? Well, the Republican Party has been accused by the liberals and the Democrats of trying to tear down progress that they've made, on this, that, or the other. The building blocks of society, as they like to call it, these liberals and Democrats. Well, the Republicans don't seize power. People vote for them. And obviously, there's enough people out there in large enough numbers voting for them that Republicans get elected sometimes. Now, what could that mean? Well, that means there's a large enough group of people out there that doesn't like the Democrat Party and is going to vote against their idea of just handing out money for nothing and burning stimulus packages and throwing out money like it was absolutely nothing. And neglecting the American taxpayer. That is terrible. That is terrible. So obviously the Democrat Party is never going to achieve its perfect sense of utopia as long as Republicans get elected, as long as people like me vote for Republicans. It doesn't matter how much convincing or how much heart bleeding they try and do and how much shucking and jiving they do. They're never going to convince us Republicans, and we're large in numbers in the red states, that their political philosophy their ideology, which tilts toward communism, is the best thing for America. You're never going to convince me of it. Not in a million, zillion motherfucking years. And I'm not the only one. So, the Republicans, when they get in there, they being patriotism, strong national defense, and when they get in there and get accused, like I said, by the Democrats of tearing down the building blocks of their society, setting America back, they try to accuse it. When actually it's the American voter that put them in there that cycle. And that just might be what the American voter wants. Republicans do win sometimes. They don't have to be in power all the time, which means they are closer to a more free and democratic society than what the Democrat Party is. They should be stripped of that cratic on the end of their title. The Democrat Party must be in there all the time. So why is it that the Democrats never will achieve what they want to? There's only one thing they could do. The only thing they could do is a socialist-style Hitlerism seizure of government power and voting regulations like Hitler did in Germany, where they done away with voting. They weren't allowed to vote. Hitler seized total power. So, the only way to achieve the perfect utopia of this economic equality without equal effort. I mean, I'm a Texas conservative. I got to tell it like it is, folks. I know that bites you. Enemies, political enemies. I know that statement tears your ass up if you deserve it. Now, it's the truth. Now, why is it then that the Democrats keep trying to say that they're for America? Well, folks, they're not for America. Their views are not consistent with elections. Elections occur in a free society like America. You can have dissent. Dissent's a two-way street. Republicans win sometimes. And that means they'll get in there and do their business. And the Democrats will get back in there when they win and be at the same place they always would before the Republicans went in there. So, the Republican Party is much more consistent with a free society that votes. The Democrat Party of today is nothing of the sort. It must stay in power all the time, and that is naturally tilted toward communism. Using the ills of society to drum up their political beliefs and their political goals. The Democrat Party is not for America. They're not for the poor. They just use that mantra. They use it to try to burn the American people. They enact high energy policies and high taxation policies, lies about taxes. They burn the American people for everything they're worth. You got to watch your back, America, because the Democrat Party is in power, but the elections are not too far away. And as much as I can be here for you, fellow citizen, pointing this business out, I shall. Because I don't owe you a job. I don't owe you a ride to work. I don't owe you anything as a human being. The only thing I owe you is this information. Because to me, it's a freebie. To me, it's almost like charity. If you want your charity, come here, and I'll tell you about the Democrat Party and how it screwed America. And I know I'm ruffling feathers. That's why I'm here. That's why, I do rated R blogs on MySpace. I talk bad about the Democrat Party. Very, very, very bad about them because they're very, 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 very bad. To the tune of a $27 trillion bill for the American taxpayer when things are kind of hard. God, hey, that's what they did. Democrat Party come along with the philosophy of, hey, America, you're hurting for money. We got an idea. Let's take more from it. What the hell? I mean, they've lost their minds. And if they keep it up, they're damn sure going to lose elections. And between time and in the meantime, you can hear about it here on the Texas Conservative Channel. See you on the next episode, and I sure hope you enjoy it.